In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to sell anything to anyone. You want to watch this full video. Before I get started, I want to tell you, for anybody that believes that they're not in sales, I want to tell you, I beg to differ. Your wife, you had to convince her to fall in love with you in the beginning. That was selling her. You have to sell her every single day to stay in love with you and fall in love with you more. You have to sell your children every single day to look up to you as their hero, so you don't just become a normal parent. You have to sell your manager to give you a pay raise. You don't just ask him for one. You convince him, you persuade him, you influence him to give you a pay raise. Every single day you are selling. And if you're not selling, you're not getting anything in life. And so if you want to know how your world operates and how it can get better, it is by learning the art of sales. And I'm going to give you a little tip during this video. It's one of the oldest tricks in the book, how to sell anything to anyone. It is actually very simple. And I want you to write this down, these 4 little key things. If people like you, they'll listen to you. If they believe you, they'll buy from you. It is that simple. I've learned those 4 key things. I've mastered those in life, but there's one key principle that overrides all of them, that if you can do this, especially right now in 2026, where things that are so common, right, at one point in time, aren't really that common anymore. And in order to stand out and be different and make relationships that others can't, and to grow a company and scale and to make more money, you got to be able to do this one key thing. How to sell anything to anyone? It is called the word trust. You have to get people to trust you. People say, well, how do you get people to trust you? Very simple. Number 1, you have to do what it is that you told someone that you'll do. So when I talk to someone and people trade their money for results, I say, this is what you're going to get when you buy from me. This is what you're going to get with this program. And everything that I tell them they're going to have to get, or everything that I tell them that is going to be done, has to be done. And that is how they'll trust me. Now, what happens if something doesn't go right, which happens all the time in life, right? We have to communicate that. And that's the point where most trust is broken. It's not because someone didn't have good intentions in the beginning when they started the business transaction or when they started the relationship with a customer, but it was when something went wrong and something didn't go right. And then they try to dodge it by dipping out, and that broke the trust barrier. And all they had to do was communicate with the client and say, hey, we didn't foresee this happening. Something like this hasn't happened before. I'm sorry that it happened with you. Here's what we're willing to do. You're super valuable to us. We love you. We're going to make this right with you. There's nothing more important than you. Trust then is mended. Trust is actually increased when there is a mistake, not when it's perfect. So if you want to really crush your competition, if you want to dissolve and annihilate everybody, you don't have to compete with anybody. You have to create a new system sales process that's called the trust process. Whatever we say we're going to do, we have to do it. And if we do what we say we're going to do, people will trust us. If you can do that, you can sell anything to anyone.